ago, my brother and I started building parkour and Ninja Warrior obstacles in our backyard. We started really small with just a salmon ladder and then some jumping bars, and then over the years the obstacles got more and more elaborate. So after about a year traveling around the country, I decided to quit my job and start teaching out of a park. And a lot of people thought that I was crazy. A lot of people told me that there was no way that it was going to be successful. My mom was actually furious with me that I would quit my job for that. But I did it anyway, and we started teaching out of a park. And sure enough, classes started to grow, and within a month or two, we had enough students that a local CrossFit took notice and was like, hey, I want you to teach some parkour classes out of our CrossFit. So we went in there and we were teaching classes, parkour classes out of there for probably about 4 or 5 months before they told us that we had to leave. And at that point we had grown to like 15 to 20 solid members. And I mean, it was at a point in my life that it wasn't opportune for me to go and open up my gym because I was still going to school full time and it was still really difficult for me. But there was no way I was going to let those 15 guys down. Like I wanted to, move on and keep the gym alive. So we went and searched and found the space in the Hainesport Industrial Park, and we got our own space. And the first couple months were really rough for us. It was really hard to make rent for a while, but we kept pushing and kept trying to increase members, and eventually we started to grow. And sure enough, within like a year, we're at the point where we're about to expand again. And it's another tough time for us to expand, so a lot of it's going to be falling on me and my family, but we really want to build, we really want to expand, and that's why we're making this video, so that you guys can see our story, hear us, and hopefully help us out a little bit.
A lot better than other gyms and parkour places that I've been to, and it's a lot of fun just hanging out with everyone. It's a good place to practice, and it's really amazing.
It means a lot. I love doing parkour. It's really fun. I love trying to learn all these moves. They're really cool. It's not like that your average Joe off the street can run up a wall and do some backflips.
I think it'd be pretty awesome to have that really big space with all those obstacles. Seems pretty neat.
I think it means a lot because then we can do a lot more stuff. We can put up a lot of stuff because over here with the gym right now, it's a little small. Sometimes some people just are working on something and it's hard to work on another thing because there's not really enough space to. But with the bigger gym we can do that a lot better.
That you don't really have to use a ball or carry anything. It's just free in movement. You can do whatever you want. It's very active and gets the abs and muscles worked up, and it's great. I feel myself when I do it.
Hello, I'm Rich Wilczewski. I'm Chris and Brian's dad. I'm a chemistry teacher, and when I first saw Chris and Brian doing this kind of thing, I was all upset, like they're going to get hurt. What are they doing? And gradually, over the years, they introduced me to this discipline called parkour. And I began to realize that it weren't just kids fooling around, they were really serious. And it's a really serious discipline. And they're focused on getting around objects and through objects, and it requires not only physical discipline but mental discipline. And the more I learned about it, the more I realized this was a fantastic thing for my sons to be involved in. It was good for their mind, their body, and their spirit. And while sometimes it puts them at risk physically, it's always a calculated risk where they figure out what the risks are and what their ability level is, and they inch up an ability level, so they're only stretching themselves a little bit at a time. And those are good lessons for anything in life, whether it's martial arts or a business or in a relationship. So I'm really proud of what they're doing now, and I see the big picture.
When I first came here, I was a little bit shy. Like, I didn't really know how to fit in, and it just came together. Like, as I started talking to more people, I started getting more friendly with everyone because I was around people I saw almost every single day. I started like feeling like a family here. Like, training with the same people every single day helped me out so much. It pushed me to go and train harder and to get better at things.
So as far as the kids go, you see all kinds of growth and change in their strength and personality and confidence levels. I inspire them that, they can do it no matter what they think. If I've had, one time, one of my students, Corey, they were having a competition, he said, I'm gonna come in last place, I can't do it. And I sat him down, I was like, no, Corey, you're not gonna get last place. I know your capabilities, you're not gonna get last place. And he did the competition, wound up getting first place, and I sat him down again, I'm like, what did I tell you? Like, you can do anything you set your mind to. And just their confidence about going about, say, a move, or just in life situations too. Like, some of them bring it to soccer, they're not afraid to, try their hardest.
I think he's a little more daring and adventurous, and he's definitely willing to kind of go outside of his comfort zone and try things that he wouldn't have tried before. So failure is not such a big deal to him now. He knows that he can do it. If he tries and he tries, he will get there.
They love it here. I love it too because they do a lot of exercise. They do. For my son, it's very challenged because he was never that kind of kid monkeying around or do this kind of stuff. It was a little more risk. But he's putting a lot into his practice at home. He's getting stronger, and that's something nice. Do something that is knowing your comfort and get it good. And you guys are very good.
And that's for sure. He does that. He tries more, and I see it translating into the other sports that he does. He plays soccer. He's a goalie. He's not afraid to try things that he normally wouldn't try. And he's not afraid if a ball gets by, it's not a big deal. Like, he can do it, and he knows he can. He knows he'll get there. You can't do it immediately. Nothing comes, anything worth having shouldn't come immediately. So you gotta try hard and you gotta work for it. And he definitely gets that here.